I haven't bought anything in a number of years, so I need that right here in front of me. So
How's it rich, man? We sitting around, we got these $400 HOTASs, $600 VRs, and it's what you do. If it's what you get into, I mean.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of the way I feel about it.
Well, I'm married a Jewish woman, so I've got a lot of explaining to do.
We'll see, you have not explaining to do.
Yeah, that's right. You got some explaining to do.
All right, we'll try this again. As Archer's brother says, what's feeling? All right, so I'm gonna host. All right, IBC is up. All right, I'm just in the lobby, so I'm not gonna go any further until you get in. I had a guy that flies with us. Actually, he never really flew with us, but he used to do armor with us a little bit. And he's a local guy that I know through work. He come over to the house when I got the G2, and he was like, "Oh man, your setup is awesome. How'd you get your wife to let you do that?" and my wife was listening in the other room. She said, "I wanted him out of my hair."
There you go. Wow, it's so funny because TeamSpeak still does that when I'm not in the TeamSpeak window. I can't use my push to talk on a HOTAS. It's trippy.
Really?
Yeah. There must be a setting in there, like an always on top thing or something.
It's got to be a setting because I've never known that to happen.
That's been that way since I've had it.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm not paying attention, I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm over. If I click on the IBC window right now, it'll hold my push to talk down. Here we go. And now my push to talk is held down.
Interesting.
And now my push to talk because I click back in the TeamSpeak window. So I had the wrong IP address. Try it again. Says I'm connected now.
Did you just connect to IBC or did you connect to the game?
IBC only right now.
Okay, well you should connect. What you need to do, Droid, is back out of that connection real quick. And go into comms and Falcon, because Falcon will connect you automatically once you put IBC checkbox green,
I knew that. I was just testing you, man.
That's cool. Trust me, you forget things. I know I do.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've actually flown online. Maybe a little while back I did. But yeah, I need to get back into this, man.
Well, it's like Mojo, he flies all these different planes in DCS, and I'm like, man, I just want to focus on the Hornet, because if I focus on anything else, I'm going to forget what I learned on the Hornet.
I can vouch for that, man.
World War II stuff now doesn't really put a whole lot of power on the brain pan. I can handle that.
Especially once it's running, you can
figure it out. Yeah. I mean, it's guns and flaps and power pitch. I don't know. It's not that hard. I love flying it. I love the propeller planes anyway. I just wish we had a little more interest in it.
So what you reckon should I close the IBC window that's open right now?
I would close everything, go back to desktop, just clear everything out, and just click on your BMS launcher.
Before I close it, what bandwidth should I be choosing for download and upload?
I think the default is 1.2 or something. 1024 is 1 meg, so do 1024.
Okay, so download should be 1024 as well. Right now it's 2048 right now.
Well, you can leave it at that too. That's fine. That's 2 meg now.
Yeah, I don't know if I got that on my phone.
Well, you can turn it down as low as you want. I mean, try 1024, 1020. It's not going to hurt 1024, 1024. We were fine with less than that because I don't have that much high end. See, but your download is my upload, right? And I got to upload to everybody that joins me as a host. So I got to have enough upload. So sometimes we would actively or dynamically adjust that that connection for you guys to fit the host. You know what I mean?
Right. Now I'm checking my task manager to make sure IBC closed out.
And you might have to right click on IBC and close it or whatever.
I don't know why this thing doesn't. It might be Windows 10 doing this to me too, making it so I can't push to talk when I'm not in the TeamSpeak window. I wonder if it's a permissions thing in Microsoft.
That's possible. Windows 10 is really. I hate the audio setup in Windows 10. You got to hunt to find the control panels, you know, and I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, it is a little bit. They're a little more difficult to get to because they want it to be all like, you know, plug and pray, you know, instead of actually work.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, it's like with DCS. I really like hearing the sound, that external sounds on my speakers, and then just comms in my ears. And with the new VR headset, I just can't make that happen. Not reliably, anyway. I got tired of screwing with it. I said, I'll just turn the sounds down in DCS so I can hear the comms.
I saved your thing in the comms window, but it didn't save. So
yeah, you got to save it. You got to save it in VMS. So so just go to VMS.
Oh, I did. Okay. But it just, I don't know. Maybe apparently I didn't. Right.
So then in the IVC box at the bottom, put my IP as well. Oh, by the way, Easy, I jumped into Huey with the VR after you and I talked yesterday.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Awesome, man. It's awesome. Although I crashed on landing, but I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice finally having the depth perception, huh?
Yep. I tell you what, that's pretty cool. It's something I might want to play with a little bit, you know? And maybe even a Harrier would be cool, too, landing on the Tarawa.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely easier as well.
Oh, man. It's a whole new world.
Different Falcon version.
Are you up to update 4? 434.4?
Maybe I'm not. Son of a.
Look at your Falcon, and it should say 434 dot something.
0.
Wow, so you're 434. You got 3-4 updates.
Oh, for the love of Mike. Yep. Never changed.
They put a patch in there to fix something. .1. It came out pretty quick, and then .2 came out to fix something they did in .1, and then I don't know what 3 and 4 did. I don't remember. But we flew Falcon last night, man. We had a lot of fun. Didn't hit shit, but we, you know, with our JSOWs 154As, but
Yeah, sometimes I just enjoy flying and going back and landing, you know.
well, I enjoy flying the formation and, you know, staying together and doing all that stuff. That to me, that's the fun part.
It is. It's the coordination, man. It's and I like it as close to real life as you can get, man. You know what I mean?
It's just that later in the campaigns it gets kind of boring, you know, because as far as, you know, enemy action, you don't have very many aircraft popping up to come get you. You just, you know, it's kind of like you got air superiority. You're just running around dropping bombs, you know. You are dodging man paths and stuff, but that's about it. And, you know, this Balkans campaign, the weather was working pretty dynamically. I mean, it changes from mission to mission sometimes, or sometimes it don't change for several missions, but So you're dealing with the cloud layer, whether you can use laser guided bombs or MAVs or with your hard deck, and it keeps the interest going.
What? Reason I do it is because I would have loved to have been an F-16 pilot.
Yep. Well, DCS has an F-16 now, but it's far from complete. And that sucker hauls the mail.
Does it really? Does it got a good power curve on it?
Either BMS is off or DCS is off. I don't know. But that sucker scoots, man.
Well, apparently I hit the retro sim link. I'm going to close that.
All right. Well, let me see if I can find it for you. It's going to be on the forums.
Right, that's where I went. I went to the forums, and so I'm looking for the download here. I'm in the... Oh, there it is. There's the torrent. I got to start my torrent.
Yeah. And all three of those are torrents, so you're going to have to get that. I hope one day BMS will be VR. Oh, man, that'd be cool. Man, so Mojo took off already. I misunderstood him. That's lame.
He may have. I'm not sure. I thought he was departing today, but maybe he's departing the afternoon.
Yeah, I knew he was going. I knew he was taking off to Hawaii eventually.
Maui. Yeah,
Maui.
I guess it's a real pain for him because, he had to get a COVID test within 72 hours or so. I knew when I traveled out there, I couldn't leave my hotel room until we flew out the next day.
Yeah. I mean,
very strict. They even had they said, we deactivate your key card in 15 minutes, and if you leave your hotel room before your departure time, we have to call the police. And they weren't joking. There were two other pilots that went out there, and they left the room to go get some food, and $5,000 fine each.
Wow. They're not messing around, are they? Got it, droid?
Yeah, I found the link. I just can't get uTorrent to run. Maybe there's a link on there that doesn't need uTorrent. I can't get I'm sorry, pardon my language. Windows 10 just drives me nuts sometimes. Won't let you run anything. Even when I hit run as administrator, now it's telling me I can't find the drive where it's at. It's like, are you kidding?
Is uTorrent still on your computer? Did you uninstall it maybe by chance? Or?
That's a good question. Let me go see.
That's what I hate too about Windows in general. It's like, you only have one login. You're a super administrator and you do everything, but yet then it says you need an administrator to do this. I'm like, what does that mean? Man, it's good to hear your voice, Andy.
Yeah, same here.
Hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah, when 2020 becomes VR, they're easy. Man.
It's about permissions to do that, so I don't know how to solve that. That's a sniper question, isn't it? Son.
Run as administrator doesn't do it for you, huh?
Hold on, I just clicked the box in the property, so stand by.
Wait a minute, droid. House might be here in TeamSpeak. Hang on. Oh, they're gone. They're not there. Oh man, we've been bamboozled. Yeah, BMS installation files are in the Falcon channel, but because there's too much crap up there, they got deleted, I bet. Damn it. I might still have them. I can upload them, but it'd take me a while. I don't have a fast upload.
Oh no, they might have one that's not a torrent download too, right? You know what I'm saying? So
sometimes they do, but you know, as time goes on, those go away, right? So, but you can try it and see. I do see the 434U4 incremental, so there is a version 4 is on the file browser. It's zipped up.
So they're all incremental 1 through 4, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. You got to do one, and you got to do them in order.
Roger that. Yeah, I get it. I know. I remember the dance. So okay. So what I did is I went down into the properties. Then I had to see that was a shortcut. Then I found that file location. That was a shortcut. Then I found the file, and then I went down to the advanced. But then that didn't work. And then I went to the compatibility tab, and I went to change settings for all users. And now I'm going to set that as run as an administrator, and that'll do it. Theoretically.
You are the man.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
In TeamSpeak down below, in Tiger's tab there's a link to the Balkans. It's on the same forums. I mean, you may not want to download that right now if you're kind of limited with your Wi-Fi, but you can save that link. It says Balkans for 434. It says 433, but it works in 434.
So this is this is only compatible with 434.3 and 4.3. Oh, this is the Balkans download. Got it. Roger that. Okay, this is the Balkans. Got it.
Yep, Balkans. All right. Well, while you're downloading, I think I'm gonna try to go up in my F86 here, see if I can get the stick set up for that.
You do that, man. I'm gonna put myself out in a different little room here. I'm gonna go to the maintenance room here and just sort of sit tight there.
Now, if you have any questions about installing or whatever, let me know. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can't. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done the dance, but
oh no, I'll figure it out. I remember the dance pretty well. I got a system down.
all right, sounds good.
I'm gonna go up to the Tigers Den. That's where I'll be.
Well, that's cool. Grab another cup of coffee first, though. I'll be right back.
say again?
I just want to see if you hear me.
Yeah, it sounds like you're kind of distant from the mic, though.
I am. That's the VR. So do I need to turn? You think I need to turn the mic amplitude up a little bit?
Maybe, yeah, and it just seems like, yeah, you're kind of far away from
Okay. So on the F-86, we need to map a brake key, right? So we can do our left and right taxi, steering. Is that what you remember?
it. Well, there's I usually use the lever for, it's like a nose wheel steering switch, I think. It's been a while since I've flown the F-86. Yeah, I was hoping to get back into it. I thought it had regular toe brakes, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, of course, typical DCS fashion. My toe brakes are my X and Y, and try flying with that. That'd be interesting. Try to fly with your feet. Oh man, this is awesome. This thing. I'll try to crank up my mic here a little bit. I turned it down because somebody said there's a bug or something going on with the HP reverb, and you should turn it down to about 50%. And I think that's a little low, but I'm not listening on the other side, so.
But I'm confused. You're talking through your VR headset mic right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it just sounds so far away. It's weird.
Okay. Yeah. Get out of this real quick. I'll go back to desktop so I can fix that. Or make it better anyway. All right, easy. Is that easier to hear? I mean, I probably still sound like I'm in a can or something.
Yeah, still sound like you're in a can. Sounds like you know, the mic's like 5 feet away from you or something. It's kind of weird.
Really?
Well, I mean, I can hear you fine, but it doesn't sound nearly as good as your other mic.
I wonder why that is all of a sudden. I mean, JA and I would connect and he had 8 HP reverb, and he don't sound hardly any different. So,
Are you sure it's taking the sound off the correct mic?
that's a good question. I'm pretty sure I saw it say use headset, but hang on, let me check.
Yeah, if you get flight sim, we'll have to do some tours like I'm doing right now. I'm giving them a tour of Colorado, some airports and stuff. And if the place is gorgeous in real life, it's gorgeous in the sim too. Really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it. Well, I mean, I got so much stuff that I want to do. I don't know how much time I'd spend on it, but
Yeah, too many sims, too many aircraft, honestly.
yeah. I mean, it says here, when Windows Mixed Reality Portal is running, switch to headset mic.
I do wish there was a military-style aircraft for flight sim, because there's all these awesome valleys and everything. I'd love to just buzz through them super low level and fast. I'm sure someone will come out with one.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Does Android have DCS?
I don't think so. He only does Falcon.
Ah, old school.
Yeah. We tried to get him in DCS, and I think he actually owns one of the planes. Mojo talked him into buying it years ago, but
It's got so much potential once it gets a dynamic campaign. I mean, like with the carrier and the carrier ops and everything, it's just so.
oh yeah, absolutely everything. I mean, it's just well, I mean that's the beauty of flying with this group that we fly with. They have every airframe, so they build these missions. They're not terribly realistic like in Falcon, but it involves all elements, right?
I got
So-
cat or seed, escort, the whole deal.
Well, yeah. Well, we have. I mean, when I say elements, we have rotary, right? So the rotary guys have to go in and drop off troops and pick up spies and whatever the mission says they need to do, right? Bring in cargo, supplies, and if they don't get enough supplies in there, the mission's not a success. Well, meanwhile, while they're doing that, you got F-16s for the Air Force, and they call them Jeffs, the JFs 11 or 17 or whatever it is. They're kind of covering for them and doing seed, Wild Weasel, and 18s will do Wild Weasel and CAS and Strike, and from the Navy, we'll fly in from offshore. And I mean, it's all kind of a group effort for everybody to get their job done.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
It doesn't always work out the best, but I mean, that's the way it is, I guess. But
Don't sink.
I mean, when you got 40 people in the game, and you got
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
the majority of the airframes,
Don't sink, don't sink.
there's even a
Don't sink, don't sink.
couple of Harriers, I think. I mean,
Don't sink, don't sink.
the Harrier's been kind of on a decline for some reason, but we had a couple of Harriers.
Don't sink, don't
Got,
sink.
so we're sitting around on the deck, spawning on the deck, and we're all getting on the cats and launching, and we got Tomcats and Hornets, and
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
whenever you got flight ops going on, and you're
Don't sink.
spooling up, and planes coming in, and I mean, it's cool, it's live,
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
I really like it. They got A-10s. Of course, Air Force has A-10s, and they do a lot of the cast work.
I was just landing there, so I was a little distracted. Yeah, the Harrier's a blast, but it doesn't have like it doesn't have a map with all the it doesn't have, what am I thinking of? Link 16, the data link. I don't know if that's something they're going to add, but it kind of limits your situational awareness, which is a bit of a bummer. No radar either, so.
Right. Well, they come out with the night variant, right? They're working on that.
Well, the one we have is the night attack, and they're working on the Harrier 2, I think, with the radar.
Okay.
I would actually love to just do a either a group or a campaign or something of just, once that other Harrier comes out, because you could do it all with just the 2 Harriers,
Yeah.
air to air, air to ground. Pretty basic seat though.
Yeah, it's nice flying with a similar aircraft because you feel like you're a bigger part of, something big, with all the different airframes flying around.
For sure, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I mean, and the requirements at TAL aren't that bad, just a Wednesday night, a Thursday night, and a Sunday night kind of thing, and they only require like an hour each time, right? But
Yeah, I like it when there's just a lot of airplanes up and you feel like, yeah, you're part of a bigger war, and you look at the radar and there's all these contacts,
Yep. I mean, yeah, they do a decent job. I mean, sometimes it's overkill, sometimes, But what I really don't like are you land, rearm, refuel, take off again, kind of thing.
Oh, so yeah, a little unrealistic, huh?
Well, it is a little bit. I mean, I like it to an extent, but for now it'd be nice just to do it one and done, right?
I think they did that during the first Gulf War when, with the A-10s, they'd come back and rearm, refuel, and then just go out again right away.
But they do it. I mean, and it is done, right? I'm not saying that it's never done, but